morning. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Or is it a Friday for you? It's a Friday for me. Hello, everybody. Hi, Blue. Good morning, Catherine, Isabel, and Razzmatazz. You being a good boy. Or girl. I can't remember. It's too early in the morning. I think Raz is a girl. Deirdre, happy Friday. Kathy Hand, good morning. Good morning, Andrew Gregg. What a great day, isn't it? I think it's an amazing day. And whatever happens today, it's up to us, right? We choose how that day is going to be. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Morning, Mama Hada Bear. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Go ahead and put your hand on your heart. Remember, there's 4 steps. Hand on your heart. Slow down your breathing. Add in the love. Whew. And then the 4th thing to do is put a smile on your face. Put that smile on your face, everything changes. And if you do this at least once a day, my prescription is 3 times a day to do the heart-mind to the divine connection. Thank you, Blue, for that. I absolutely love it. If you do it 3 times a day, so many miracles take place. A lot of people ask what the secret is as I travel around, and they're like, you've got so much energy. You look great. What's going on? How do you do that? Heart, mind to the divine 3 times a day. And you'll find out if you do it regularly, if you really do it instead of just following the steps, if you do the connect, if you slow that breath down, it slows everything. All of a sudden, everything changes when you slow it down. Love on something or someone. Just hold that in your heart. Hold in there a dear friend, a family member, one of the P's. Just hold that energy and really feel it. And that'll bring the smile to your face. But make sure that you're smiling. Our dear Marietta teaches us Spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. That's what a smile is. So go ahead and do that. Do it for 3 minutes or more. And then do it again. Do it on your lunch break if you're working. Do it at night before you go to sleep. It's that simple, you guys. 3 minutes of your time to change your life. Mary Crincoli, good morning. Aw, Gruffy, I didn't mean to leave you out in Pocky. You know that I love yous. Yeah, my sweet babies. And how's our Gizmo doing? Any residual from his jumping out the window? Yeah, it sounds just like what Gizzy would do. If he had an open door, an open window, whatever it might be, he was going to jump. He was going to get outside or do whatever. I have to tell on him since he pulled his little trick with Jean. My Gizmo, when he was with me, did not like riding in a car. It was like the worst thing I could have done to that cat was put him in a car. He hated it. He would scream and meow and talk to me the whole time and tell me what a bad mama I was because I had put him in that thing that moves. So after my marriage broke up, I grabbed up my 2 cats and I moved back to the East Coast from Arizona. And that's a heck of a trip all by itself. So we had driven and driven and driven, and he was not happy, and he was so tired of that car. And there was one point where he got up on the dashboard in front of me and refused to move. I had gotten gas, and I was sitting at the gas pump, and I have this cat right in front of my face. I can't see around him. He was pretty big, and he wasn't budging. And if I tried to move him, he tried to bite my hand. He wasn't going to move. I had to very slowly move away from the gas pump and get to a place where I could park and deal with this cat. I finally got him off the dash so I could drive again, but boy, was he unhappy. So I get to where I'm going in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and my friends are meeting me out in the parking lot. Well, me not thinking, I rolled down the window so I could talk to them and ask them where I should park. And guess what? He was done. He was out of there. As soon as that window rolled down, he jumped out of the car. And the chase ensued through the parking lot to capture him. And I promised him he wouldn't have to get back in the car, so we didn't put him back in. We took him in the house. But yeah, that's the little beauty that he is. I'll be nice this morning. Ricky's here. Thank you. Happy Friday, Rick. Who else came in? Sally and Tony, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Hope Wellington, Marshall, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, you just got home from the old dialysis, 3 minutes of heart-brain coherence, which we, as a family, and especially Blue, have renamed the heart-mind to the divine. Okay, so we have an angel message for today, but first we have something from Blue. He acted a little off yesterday. He went out and came back kind of quick. I think there was a monster in the woods. The coy dogs seem to want to eat kitties and doggies this year. Oh no, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, keep them safe, because I know that it's a tough world out there. I was just telling somebody yesterday, I think, about my Patsy Cline, who we rescued from the outside world. She kind of adopted us. She just started coming up to me and my ex when we were outside, and she eventually became our cat. But when we brought her inside for the first time, and she realized that she didn't have to be aware of predators and constantly on the look for anything that might want to scoop her up like a big bird, because she was tiny, she slept for 24 hours. She slept on the couch and didn't move for 24 hours. I kept going to check on her. I didn't wake her up, but I kept checking on her to make sure she was still breathing. And Tazzy, my older cat, would go look at her and sniff at her and walk away. It's like, well, I guess she's alive. She just needed that decompression and that knowing that she was safe. You know, animals are so smart and they know what to do. So she was so used to hiding, and now she didn't have to hide anymore, so she just went to sleep. And it was beautiful. Annie, hello. I'm here about to get Grayson on the bus and still studying for my test. Annie, you got that test. Just trust. Trust and believe and go do it, girlfriend. Just go do it. It's yours. Don't take any of that anxiety in there with you. Leave it at the door. What I want you to do is when you get there to take the test, I want you to stop at the door. Completely stop. All right? I want you to see Archangel Michael standing at that door. And Michael is going to hold his hands out. Yeah, just imagine angels have hands. He's going to hold a hand out, and he's going to say, give me anything that you don't need. Give me any anxiety. Give me any fear. Give me anything that says that you're not enough or you're not worthy. Hand it over, girl. and he's going to wait for you to give it to him. So as you're standing at that doorway, you take a moment. It's okay. They'll wait for you. Just take a moment, and whatever you don't want to take into that room with you, just give it to Michael. Okay? Don't take any of that stuff with you in the room. You're going in there cleansed. You're going in with confidence. You're going in with all of us. We're going to be in the room with you, you know. So as you're taking the test, just look up and know that we're all right there. We're all looking over your shoulder. We're all saying, yay, and cheering you on and saying, you got this, Annie. You're our Annie Banani. How could you possibly fail? So that's Mama P's advice, and I hope you're listening, and I hope that you will just stop and hand it over to Michael. You don't need it. You don't need any of that stuff that has been swirling around in your head and in your whole essence. Just let it go. It's time to release it. Good morning, Michelle Landers. Oh, we love you too, Annie. And you're so welcome. Sally and Tony. Sally says, Annie, walk in head held high and check your ego at the door like a coat. Ego causes self-doubt. It's exactly what Michael wanted you to know. So there you go. You've heard it from two of us now. And you will do what you're saying. Awesome. And see all the inspiring words, Annie. See the people encouraging you. You've got this. Just know it in your heart. All right, let's see what that angel message was. What did they say? They said, open to possibility. Okay, there you go. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. I messed it up, so I'm going to do it again. And this is Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Even before we had A Course in Miracles, visionaries such as Dolores Cannon, Edgar Cayce, Neville Goddard, and many more, we had those enlightened writers who delivered such profound thoughts as this one from Emerson. We've come a long way, baby. In today's world, it's not uncommon to hold discussions about letting go of the past baggage and focusing on the now moment. We just had one. We have more of an understanding about manifesting, the power of intention, and how we all fit into the oneness of all that is. There were times when people were not allowed to hold such conversations without fear of being persecuted. I think that goes on still in some places today, but here where we are, we can have those conversations. Dear angels, the evolution that has taken place over the last decades is tremendous, and it feels as though we have grown in leaps instead of taking baby steps. It's as though the baby has gotten up off the floor and not only discovered its feet and its ability to stand, but has learned to run full out and not look back. Dear ones, there is so much power in opening up to possibilities, which is what has transpired among the human race. You've reached a place where the status quo just did not work anymore. You questioned and probed for answers. You followed the breadcrumbs that were left by the great minds that came before you. Those philosophers and deep thinkers just cracked open the shell. You are now extracting the good stuff contained inside. As your spiritual eyes are opened wider, the worldly things that are observed with your physical eyes will shrink down until it's just background noise. Dear angels, thank you. Today, I promise to be creative and allow my thoughts to flow freely. So I'm going to put that little mantra into the comments. And if you choose to allow your thoughts to flow freely without any care of what lies behind you or what might come before you. That's freedom. That's saying, I'm just going to be in this moment, going to be who I am and be all that I can be. Good morning, Shiraz. Thank you for being here this morning. How's everyone doing in your world? Let me see if I missed anything. Blue says, so I have Faye Chaos Funsters here today. They all have big pencils. I love that. Deirdre, thank you for putting in the link for 10 million for world peace. We're on day 6. How exciting. And Kathleen Caputo says, Annie, in his book, Hato Bear explains how to turn it around. One of the things we sometimes think, I'll never pass this test, he says to turn it around by affirming, I easily answer any questions. There you go. And you can also say, thank you, God, that I passed this test. Thank you that I was successful in making it through with the right answers. There's so many ways that you can really build up that confidence. It's 6 p.m. right now in India. Well, good evening. All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about all of this mess today. I know she's got a message for us. She always does, because she is one of our guides and our main guide, well, one of the main guides for our morning kappa. And let's see, Kuan Yin, what do you want us to know? I like the chair. I love this. I'm upstairs at Carrie's house, and the room is full of the Beatles and Paul McCartney especially. You all know how much she loves her Paul. And I slept like a baby last night in her big old bed. I had to use a chair to get into the bed, but I made it up there. I felt like Ruth Ann, remember Laugh In with, what's her name, Ruth Buzzy? Maybe she was Lillian. Yeah, she was Lillian. All right, angels, what do you want us to know? The medicine of the Divine Mother. That's what she wants us to know. Okay, so there's the card. Choose your divine medicine to feel grounded and peaceful. Your morning walk, daily prayer, or yoga class. Your time to dance each evening or meditate. To do an oracle card reading or sit quietly with a cup of tea and reflect upon what you are grateful for in that moment. Simple daily routines done with awareness allow you to feel my love for you. I love this card. The medicine of the Divine Mother. And it is medicine. It soothes us. It heals. That love is everything. Kuan Yin says that love is the energy that heals. Whatever you choose as your spiritual practice, just know that you are healing yourself by doing so. Lily Tomlin, thank you. I had it all messed up, didn't I? Ruth Ann Buzzy was the other one that was on that show. She was the old woman with the dirty old man. Yeah, I'm not all the way awake this morning, obviously. I haven't had coffee, I'll have to confess. Only water, and that doesn't stimulate the brain and shock it into saying, wake up. Thank you, Michelle. And Sally says, yes, in the huge rocking chair. It was, okay, Ruth Buzzy or Lily Tomlin. It was one of those. And Sally says, I'm back to teaching yoga and I'm finally feeling whole and healed again. Yay, yay, yay. And Sally, I know it's getting pretty tough there with, um, I'm really that good morning, Oksana, desires. It always way. From Moses to Jesus, the message is always the same. I am infinite, complete, and wholly fulfilled. I am one with Source. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with us this morning, Oksana. Sally, you're drinking coffee and it's not helping. Well, maybe a message from the angels will help. Joanne, good morning, good morning. Okay, so the tiny book. And let's see who wants to get a message this morning. Do you have any numbers for me so I can turn a page and see what those angels want us to know? Page 26. Okay, let's go there. It is only you that you have to be comfortable and happy with. No one can dim your light unless you allow your thoughts to believe it is so. The way to stop the freight train of downhill runaway thoughts is to stop fueling the engine with the negative energy. Well, that goes right along with the angel message from last night and from all of our encouragement and our message to Annie this morning. Just don't put any of those negative thoughts in your head, right? Don't sit there and listen to the news constantly feeding you everything bad that's going on in the world and then saying it again and then saying it again and then saying it again, because that's what happens. Instead, turn on a morning cup of joy. Turn on a YouTube with beautiful beautiful medicinal music with all of those wonderful sounds that we have learned are the same sound as our energy fields. There are so many ways that we can feed our soul, and it's not by listening to all the bad that's going on. And I have a little friend, I think it's a mosquito, but I'm not sure. It rained last night, so it probably is. So that was page 26. I see Deirdre requesting page 6 and Joanne page 7. So let's see what page 6 has for us. That was a really good one there, Sally. All right. Page 6 is, the more you play with directing your attention, the more you come to understand that you can call whatever you want to you in life. Yes, even those mountaintop moments where you will not be able to blink because you are programming that picture into your mind. Have you ever done that? Have you ever sat in such awe and wonder at what's in front of you? Maybe it's a mountain range. For me, it definitely is those beautiful Rockies that I'd love to go to in Colorado. It's a sunset that I just don't want to miss any moment of it. And I stand there and I really don't want to blink. I want to just capture every bit of it with my eyes. Those moments, it says, you can call that to you, whatever you want in your life. You are the director. You are the one that programs your life, not somebody else. And everything is possible, as they told us last night in the message. Open up to that possibility. Passing your test, Annie. That's a possibility. So hold on to that message and that inspiration rather than it's going to be hard or I'm not good enough or I won't be able to do it. You've got this, girl. You've got it. All right, page 7 was the one that Joanne requested. And Sally says, God bless you. I needed that validation too. Thank you. You are so welcome. So page 7. When earth angels perform a service, it is because they just act with no regard for anything else other than bringing love to the person or the situation. In acknowledging those acts of kindness, you are, in essence, seeing yourself in each other. We're all earth angels. We're all here helping to bring the world more peace, more joy, more love. That's what angels do. They're messengers. And when you are sending a message to someone of encouragement, lifting up another person, holding a door open, doing an act of compassion, an act of kindness, you're being an earth angel. It's that simple. So own it. I want you all right now to type in, I am an earth angel, because you are. So let's see you. Let's see your wings. And the Fae want page 27. Well, let's just see what's on page 27 that they say is so important. And do we have any earth angels? I don't see any. Oh, we do have earth angels. Kathleen Caputo, you most certainly are. Sally and Tony, you most certainly are. And Hope, I know you're an angel. You have been my earth angel so many times over and over again. Waiting for a promotion to Archangel. I love that. Oh, Deirdre, an earth angel with a smile on your face. I love it. Okay, so the Fae want me to read this message. Who told you that your time on earth has to be hard? Did you enter your life experience with a to-do list? We encourage you to examine your soul contract if you think that is the case. And how do you examine your soul contract? You simply ask. That's it. You just ask to see it. You say, hey, can I review that? Can I look at what I signed up for? Because I'm not sure I signed up for all of this. But you can ask. You can sit with your spirit guides. You can ask for your Akashic records to be opened. You can look at your purpose for being and for being here at this time. So yeah, your halo is a bit crooked. Oh, Blue. Those Fae will help you straighten up that halo, or they'll make it even more crooked. It's a beautiful experience that you have going on working with them and with all of the animal loves. And yeah, right? This was another message for our Annie. Yeah, you didn't sign up to fail. None of us did. And Mary wants page 14. Okay. Page 14, Mary. We encourage you, dear ones, to stand in your divine beingness of love and light. Set your boundaries of what you will allow in your life. Do not let anyone disrespect you or harm you in any way. You do not deserve such behavior. Well, Mary, knowing you and knowing the situation that you're dealing with in your life, I think this is the perfect message that you needed to hear. And I think we all need to hear this message. It's like, no, stand up for yourself. Stand in your divine authenticity. You are a spark of the divine, and you don't deserve anything less than perfect love, unconditional love, hope, happiness, joy. That's what you deserve. So grab it. Grab on it, and anything else that even tries to show itself as unlike love, nope, just say no. I don't deserve that. That's not for me in my life. And move forward, move beyond. I love it. I love it. I love all these messages today. Thank you to every one of you. That's my yay. My yay is being here with all of you. It's really seeing the love that's flowing here in this place. Thank you for that. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for lifting me. And those moments when I need that encouragement and prayer, you're always there. You never let me down. And thank you for that. My yay is you. All of you that just have decided to love. That's it. You made a choice. You came on, you heard the call, and you're here for each other. And you're here especially for me as I come in every day. And I really appreciate that. Okay, so it is time to put your prayer requests in, anything going on in your life, anything that you earth angels need us to lift you up for. Just type it into the comments. Oh, Catherine DeSanti, I love you so much. I'm so happy that you're home and hopefully getting stronger every day, and realize that when you were in need, we answered the call and we gathered together and we prayed for you. So there you are at home and not in the hospital. I love answered prayer. And Sally, we both are... I'm not sure what you both are doing. I think fingers hit the wrong keys. Oh, maybe it's saying thank you for lifting and loving all of us. Look at that. I'm really getting good at deciphering, you guys. And Deirdre is offering us our daily prayer. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and all who live on her back, for world peace, and attention to human trafficking would save someone's child. Oh, I didn't tell you guys this yet. So yesterday, Marbeth and I were interviewed by this lady who does documentaries and a docuseries. And she's going to highlight our 7-minute meditations. We actually did one during the interview, and she's going to put that out. We'll let you know when that's out. But at the very end, she asked if there was anything that we wanted to share that's going on. And I shared about our project of Save Someone's Child, and she wants to be a part of it. And she's going to attend, her and her husband attend some of our meetings about it and getting the formation of it, whatever it's going to look like, and help us with wording. Her husband has been involved in some rescues, so they know a lot of people that are survivors of human trafficking. So I'm excited. I know, isn't that amazing? You know, God brings us what we need when we're open to it, and there it was, just falling in our face and saying, here I am. How can we be of assistance? The Fae are preening and very proud of us all today. Oh, I love that. Good morning, Jennifer. And Sally, prayers for continued clarity in my life path. Awesome. Annie, it's raining here. We have a cold front coming in. Just got Grayson to the bus. Well, it's 63 where I'm at here in Tennessee. It's supposed to rain some today, so pray that it holds off until I get where I need to go, because I still have a couple 100 miles to travel. Oksana says, yesterday I dropped Max's iPad, so I bought another one. Max's birthday continues. It sure does. And yes, I will be on the highway today. I've got a little over 200 miles to travel, but I will be at my destination in Bristol, Tennessee. It's so funny because Carrie was telling me that I knew there was a Bristol, Virginia. I didn't know about Bristol, Tennessee until this opportunity came up. So in Bristol, Tennessee, you can be walking down the street and there's a line that divides Tennessee and Virginia. And it's Bristol on both sides of the line. So in one store, if you go into stores, you may be in Bristol, Tennessee. You go into the next one and you're in Bristol, Virginia. Isn't that crazy? I love that story, and I love whoever had that thought. Like, I don't know why it happened that way, but I just think it's a fun thing to just step over a line and you're in another state. But honestly, that happens as I drive through the country. I'm in one state, and then the next thing you know, I see a sign, welcome to Florida, welcome to Alabama, welcome to whatever. And it's just amazing to me how we can just be in, you actually could stand there, I guess, in that, have 1 foot in one state and 1 foot in another state. And I just love it. Thank you, Isabel, for prayers for all in need. I know, Michelle, I'm going to try to do a video while I'm there and show you all and be in 2 states at one time. Won't that be fun? I think that'll be a fun thing to do. All right, so let's get to our prayers. Anybody else that needs lifting up today? We're going to lift up our Annie really high and give you a little extra boost of love today, Annie Banani, so that you're going into that room free and clear of all energy that you don't need, anything that tries to raise its little head. It's like, nope, I got love in my heart and joy in my step, and I'm going forward with confidence. That's how I want that experience to be for you. A land blessing in 2 states. You know, Tennessee was the very first state where a land blessing was done. And I'm here with Carrie. She's the one that accompanied me and took me to that spot at Norris Dam State Park. And we did the land blessing right there. That was the first one ever. And I feel it. I feel that energy as I'm here with Carrie again. And I just love her so much. I know you all do too, so please lift her up. I'm after my house sitting stint in Bristol, I'll be coming back here and seeing Carrie, and she may go away for a few days, so I may be here with her little one, Magneto, and let's lift him up. Let's lift little Netto up right now. He's slowing down in his old age, and he's not hearing as well. He's not walking and doesn't have that sprint in his step that he used to have. So he's slowing down a lot, and let's just lift him up for him to feel loved and feel the joy that we feel when we're around our beautiful animals. Oh, there's our Carrie. Oh, sweet one. Thank you for letting me be here. And Annie, you're so welcome, sweetheart. Let me see. Blue says, oh my gosh, gotta take you all to Derby Line in Vermont. Well, you know, Jean, if you remember correctly, when we did the land blessing in Vermont, we were right there where Vermont and Massachusetts. You could cross over one little step and you were in Massachusetts. So that's a land blessing that was almost in 2 states at the same time. And it could be, the line could be off just a tiny bit, and maybe that land blessing was for 2 states right there. Okay, Annie lifting up our prayer list. Kathleen Caputo, it's plumber today, yes. Kathy Hand and family, all of us are in need of prayers, and I love you, family. We love you, Annie. You're so welcome. And Blue says, that makes sense. Tennessee was the first home of the KKK, healing the land. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel it here in Tennessee. I feel a quietness, if that makes sense. There's just this peaceful energy, well, especially where I'm at, here with our lovely P. Carey. It's very, very quiet and peaceful. The library has a piece of tape on the floor. One side is Canada and the other is us. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, so let's call in spirit this morning. Let's clear out anything that we don't need and bring in what we do need, which is love. So if you can close your eyes, it is so awesome. When you close your eyes, everything disappears. All of that stuff, I said this to somebody yesterday, to Carrie. You close your eyes, and all the 3D stuff goes away. There is no more in front of you of the things that you think are so important, things you hold dear to your heart, those material things. It all just disappears, just with closing your eyes. You close out all distractions. There's only you. You, your mind, and God. So feel that right now. As you shut out everything else, just feel how awesome that is to be connected in with only Spirit. And let's ask for Spirit to touch us, to renew us, to renew our faith, renew our joy, to take care of anything in our heart that's hurting, to take that from us. And just as I was sharing with Annie of handing over all that stuff to Michael, all of us can do that. Just envision a doorway. You know what doors look like, so whatever your door looks like, just see it there. And envision this beautiful angel just waiting on you to turn over anything you don't want, anything you don't need in your life. Just say, here you go. Here it is. And if you want to take it back at any point, that's your free will. If you want to lift back up that anxiety or that anger or that hurt. But if you want freedom to really shed all of it, that's your choice. That's you turning it over and saying, I choose happiness. I choose joy. I choose peace in my life. And it is that simple. Yes, I hear the arguments. I can't let go. I can't let go of this anger. Somebody did something that made me so angry. You know, a lot of people have done things in my life to make me angry, to hurt. I've been hurt physically, mentally, emotionally. And if I carried all that baggage in every moment inside of my heart, I wouldn't be here. It destroys us. It destroys our joy. And it destroys us physically. It really does. So if you choose to hold on, that's your choice. But when you're ready to let go, it's as simple as saying, here you go. Take this from me. I no longer want to own it. And then let it go. So breathe that in and think that thought. Am I ready to let it go? Am I ready to be free? Am I ready to be happy? It is your free will. And I just see little angel wings floating. So I think some of you are shedding some stuff and just putting it out there and letting it be not in your heart anymore, not in your energy anymore. And what you're left with is just a clean, clear vessel that can be filled up with love, filled up with joy, filled up with spirit that tells you how awesome you are, how amazing, how beautiful, and how powerful. And in that power, one of the things we do is pray for each other. We lift each other and all of our burdens. We just bring them together in this circle of love. And we lift them up to the Creator. We ask God to look at them, to answer to our best and highest good. We ask for the Master's touch. We ask for Jesus, the Master Healer, to heal us in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We go into the arms of Divine Mother, and we're held and nourished and loved. You're so beautiful. Thank you to everyone who joined in today with your energy. Thank you for lifting up our Mama Gaia and all who live on her back. We pray for every inhabitant of Earth, with no exceptions. We want only what is for the best and highest good of each person that's here, because we're all one. We're all reflections of each other. Okay, so let's give that love away right now. Let's give it to each other as we do every day. Good morning, Charlie. And you all know the drill. You're already doing it without me having to prompt it. But here is what we say to each other. Thank you. I love you. And I'm going to find our Leo. If I can find my phone. It's on the floor. Okay, so let me get our Leo queued up so we can be blessed by our morning song. Okay, where'd you go? Okay, get ready. Get those doggies ready to do their little dance steps.
It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day.
Come on.
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, might as well be part of it. When all the peace for peace, so now mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we may be, we create a world where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day it is. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the bar. The daily mantra is
Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all.
Full of joy every day it is. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And inside the dust, there is always space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the day started. Wake up full of joy every day. To start the day on the high vibe.
Annie, what time is your test today? Let us know what time we need to show up in that classroom, please. Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for your hospitality. Align, allow. Thank you, Oksana. Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all.
Thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all.
The cup full of joy. Okay, Annie, you let us know. Get ready. Woo! Oh, Carrie, I love this chair. I might not be going anywhere. I might be staying right here. Okay, I gotta get out of here, you guys. I love you so much. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. And I will see you later. Don't forget, 111 today. It's a meditation for 10 million people meditating together for peace around our world. Come in and be blessed and share it with others. Bye, everyone.